cannot be well with the Egyptian pharaohs today. I curse you with the 10 plagues for beating us. Nigeria, please come and save us from Egypt.
Egypt won South Africa with 1-0, and many South Africans are not smiling, and many of their fans have spoken out. Some believe that the game was taken away from them unfairly. Was it bad referee or was it bad luck? I think it's something deeper. Let's hear what people are saying concerning it.
You're telling me that this is a penalty, but this isn't? What the fuck? So Egypt won, South Africa 0, and the decisions in this game were absolutely horrendous. I mean, Mo Salah scores the winning penalty after this was given. And I understand, look, I understand it's a tap in the face. There is contact. But come on, if that's seriously a penalty, if we're now getting penalties for getting taps in the face, the game has never been more gone. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, if that's a penalty, this has to be given as well. No, not even a foul. How the fuck? He put his arm out to block the ball. He's no intention of playing the ball. He's used it to only use his arm. And yet it wasn't given. Like, South Africa have been well and truly robbed today. Egypt have had to be the luckiest team ever. It's typical Mo Salah. Gets away with having a disaster performance and somehow shithouses a goal. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, how? That's not a penalty. When his arm quite clearly blocks the ball, it's not in a natural position. Like, South Africa have been robbed.
South Africa were robbed, man. South Africa were robbed. We were denied a clear-cut penalty in the 90th minute. They would have seen us draw that match 1-1. At least take a point from that match, man. I know it wasn't the greatest performance throughout the match, especially in that first half. Going down 1-0. So typical of Mohamed Salah. Literally doesn't have the best game. Grabs a pen. Scores the only goal of the match, man. Mbokazi kept him quiet the entire game, and he scores a pen, and Egypt get all 3 points, man. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, but it is what it is, man. South Africa were robbed. We needed a penalty, and yeah, I don't know. We're still very much in it. We can still go through. We just need to focus on the next match against Zimbabwe in 3 days' time, and yeah, we go again.
South Africa were robbed. South Africa were cheated. South Africa were bamboozled. This match, you cannot explain how that penalty was not given to South Africa, because the ball hit his hand before his hand touched the ground. You cannot explain it. It is a robbery. This match was a robbery. It is armed robbery. That's what it is. And at the end of the day, we have to start calling out things the way they are. South Africa were cheated in this match. They should have gotten at least an opportunity to score that penalty and equalize against Egypt. But instead, they were not given the opportunity. The penalty was I want the referee to take a mic and explain to us how that was not a penalty for South Africa, because it makes absolutely zero sense how that was not a penalty. It's a disgrace. It's disgraceful refereeing. It overshadows a lot of the good refereeing we have seen in this AFCON competition. It is horrible. It is horrendous. It is abysmal. It is terrible. And at this point in time, we shouldn't be having this sort of crazy mistakes at the AFCON, especially with the impeccable referee we had last year at the AFCON. This was a disgrace. This was cheating. This was a robbery. And South Africans will feel hard done by.
Now let's hear what this man has to say, that there was nothing like cheating there. Let's see.
One thing I have to commend in this AFCON so far is the officiating. The officiating has been on point, right? We have not had any reason to complain about the referees and complain about the officials and to say, oh, this referee did not do this or this referee did this. Now, this picture is going around, and I know that a lot of people feel like this is a penalty. This should be a penalty. This should have been a penalty, especially the South African fans. But you guys need to understand that there are rules to these things, right? And the rule says, right, if the ball hits the supporting hand when a player is going down, it cannot be a penalty. Where you want me the player keep in hand, Kwano? That hand that the ball hit was his supporting hand. He was going down in the guy they fall. Now in supporting hand, the ball hits. You cannot call this a penalty. Like we have seen this so many times. We see it in the Premier League. We see it in the Spanish League. We see it in the Italian League. Come on now, come on. At this point in time, a lot of us need to understand some of the rules, some of the handball rules, right? A ball hitting the supporting hand of a player that is going down in the penalty box is not a penalty. If it is called if the referee gives it as a penalty, it is a wrong call. That's not the correct call. So this referee tonight was spot on. This referee in this match was 100% spot on. Right? There's no controversy here.
So what do you think about this? Who is saying the truth now? Were South Africa robbed or the game was a fair play? Let me know in the comment section. Please remember to subscribe, like and share.